Hello and welcome to the Nine Lives Horror Club. I'm Cheyenne and I bring analysis. And this week, Ben has left me to my own devices. But I have a surprise. So let's get scared. Today, all two listeners, I have brought you a beautiful, wonderful, most amazing, perfect guest ever. My dear friend and unfortunately former coworker, we got doged together. We have Ashley in the pod lab, my couch, this week.
Yes.
Ashley, what do you want us to know about you, girl?
Oh my God. Oh, well, first of all, sometimes your greatest friends come from work trauma.
Yes, trauma bonding.
But I know that they say, don't mix work and pleasure, but it worked out for us.
We mixed pleasure with work, I think.
We did.
We only met because of work.
That's true. That's fair.
So
that's fair. But look how great it worked out.
thank God we got something.
That was the only good thing that we got out of that job was
Us and Versona.
Was each other and Versona. Yes, and Merge Cafe.
Yes.
On Garrisonville Road. Check it out, people. If you haven't tried it yet. They did not sponsor this episode.
So it would be Stafford, Virginia, for all two people who also live in Virginia know who we are. Ashley is a media guru, I would say.
You're precious. I wouldn't go that far.
She was the radio lady, as Katie would like to say.
She did.
Katie's my best friend. You guys haven't met yet. She was Ashley, not Katie. Ashley was a radio personality for Richmond.
Yeah. For a few stations in Richmond and one in Virginia Beach.
Ooh.
It was fun.
And she has done a couple podcasts before.
Uh-huh.
She had a whole little media company.
It was a time.
She really does it all.
We attempt to.
She does it all.
I do too much.
She's humble.
I do the most.
And this week, we will be talking to you guys about La Llorona.
Yes.
But first, Ashley, Ben and I do a thing called spooky rants.
I love.
They're not necessarily spooky, but they can be.
Okay.
Pretty much anything on your chest you want to talk about, complain about, just some tea you want to spill, whatever. Do you have anything?
There's so many scary things going on in the world.
There are. We had our little fuck ice moment last week, which will be Friday.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Okay, well, to add to that, have you seen that Nicki Minaj is hand in hand with Donald Trump?
Yes.
And the fans are ripping her an absolute new one. First of all, let's dive into why this is crazy.
Gays and the days. So
we thought.
She said, I'll get your they gay money.
We thought she was. This is what is spooky about this foolishness. She is the daughter of immigrants.
Yes,
she's from Trinidad.
Yeah.
Her family is not from this country.
Famously, Melania Trump, not American.
Also not American. Hello.
Not American.
I think that is what is that to me. The reason why that is scary to me is because it's almost like when someone not black says the N-word and goes, but my black best friend is okay with it.
Right.
That is the vibe it gives me. So he's like, this Trinidadian queen with this huge platform agrees with me. She sides with me. So now I feel justified in my bad behavior for my lack of humanity, my lack of empathy. And then her fans are ripping her a new one right now.
Yeah. They're
pulling up old tweets. Where a few years ago there was a family that was highlighted that was torn apart by ICE when the whole wall thing was the main thing in media when he was trying to build the wall and build up immigration laws. She had posted on Twitter. She had tweeted. Sorry, excuse me. Is it still a tweet even though it's X?
I don't know what she X'd.
That's a spooky rant for another episode because that was ridiculous. But she had tweeted, oh, as the daughter of immigrants, I couldn't imagine as a kid being ripped away from my family. This is so sad. This is so devastating. And now she has contributed. She has donated hundreds of thousands of dollars to his initiative. That terrifies me. He's already backed by billionaires.
Yeah.
He's already backed by billionaires. But now you want to be the token immigrant girl. And this implicit bad behavior. Yeah. That is my spooky rant for sure. I saw that this morning and I
just finding out about this.
I just found out about it this morning. So it is fresh, top of the dome. For some reason, the Lord told me to get on Instagram, I guess. And
It
that
was on your spirit.
was the first thing that popped up on my feed. And I was like, what is this? Literally, it's a picture of her hand with long nails, with her nails, holding his hand like they're a couple.
Ew.
Like interlocked fingers. That was the post I saw. And I was like, what is this?
That's upsetting, to say the least.
Devastating. It's devastating. To me, this has nothing to do with politics.
No, we're past that.
This is about human rights. This is basic humanity.
Mm-hmm.
No one deserves to be treated like this. We treat animals better than we treat humans.
Using a 4-year-old in a bunny hat as bait
is disgusting.
I just feel like we're at the point where there is no, regardless of what side you're on, if you back it at all,
right?
If you're in support of this absolute nonsense,
I don't understand it.
You're just a bad person.
I don't understand it. Families are being torn apart. People are being separated. People are being killed.
It's horrendous.
It's cruel.
Yeah.
It's cruel and it's inhumane.
It's so dumb. It's so insane.
Yeah.
And it's like
I can't believe it's gotten this bad.
And you have to like find your distractions in your little happy places, because
you do, because
as you will hear me say on Friday, we have to build community. We have to laugh. We can't live in fear, because that is how we fall.
Right.
But you also feel like you can't go into enjoying anything without a disclaimer of being like, I'm not ignorant.
Right. Right.
But
you don't want to run from it. You have to face it. You have to educate yourself on it, but don't wallow.
Yeah.
And also to encourage the listeners, get a part of some lobbying groups. I was feeling really helpless after the election, and I was just like, I don't know how to contribute.
Right.
You know, I felt like my vote wasn't enough. How do I contribute to society? How do we contribute to society? And I started joining some women's groups. And it's nice. I mean, you know, you start out with like donating things like sanitary napkins and shampoos and, you know, specific to like women's shelters. And then they have other projects for you to do. And I feel like I'm doing something.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it. I'm doing something.
Yeah.
I encourage anyone, if you're feeling helpless, if it's starting to swallow you whole and that's all you're seeing on your feed, maybe that's just a sign that you're being pulled to join the fight.
Yeah.
And make a difference in your community.
One of my favorite podcasts that I listened to, Too Scary Didn't Watch, the girlies were talking about this for their past episode, and how seeing it on social media so much can be so like all encompassing, where
it's a lot.
You get like decision inhibition. You can't do anything. And they had some advice I thought was very good, which was like, if you get on your phone and you see something and you start feeling like that, do one thing: donate, sign up for something, read an article to educate yourself, put your phone down, do a task, go on a walk, talk to a friend.
Yeah. Do something.
Yeah. Don't just like keep burying yourself.
Sit with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. That's really good advice.
Great podcast.
In terms of donating things, though, be careful with that. There's a lot of scams right now.
Disgusting.
A lot of scams. Also, too, I didn't know this. Can add to the spooky rant. I did not know this, but you know how when you're at like a grocery store and they go, would you like to round up to donate to the children's hospital?
No, don't do it.
Don't do it, because the store already made the donation. You're paying it back as the customer.
Yep.
So I always say no.
Yeah, no.
You're going to get the tax break, not me. I'm paying for your tax break after I'm already paying for these expensive groceries or whatever other item I've purchased. No, thank you.
Yes.
So don't do it. But yeah, as far as donating to supporting things, to supporting initiatives, do your research.
Yeah.
And if it's not a part of a .org, it's probably a scam. And even some .orgs are scams. So please do your research.
Yeah. And it's pretty easy to find. Like, it can sound overwhelming to try and research an organization like that. But if you Google like, I think I've done legitimateness of blah, blah, blah.
That's true. Is this a scam? And you'll find it. The Better Business Bureau website will also tell you. That's another good one.
Do you have any lighthearted spooky rants tonight, or
no? We had to hit it with the heavy. I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm trying to think if I have
I have a lighthearted spooky.
Bring it back.
Actually,
bring it back.
Shout out to my children.
Those cute, beautiful little flowers.
Oh, let me tell you how they read me for Phil.
Oh, no.
So I am a woman who usually keeps her nails done. You know this. You know this.
My jaw already dropped.
Every 14 days, I am at the nail salon getting Cardi B's next style on my fingers. I like them long. I like them ghetto. I want to serve a sweet crystal on every finger. Okay. I love my nails getting done.
Elon, look what you've taken from us.
Look what you stripped. So I took my nails off because I said, you know what? I'm going to realign my priorities. One, I need to save my money. We are unemployed still. And on top of that, I wanted to do Pilates classes instead. I said, let's kind of reallocate the money to health and wellness. And so I took my nails off literally last week. I come home and my youngest daughter looks at me and goes, Mumsy, why are your nails not painted? And I go, oh, you know, it was old. It was just time to take them off. Your hands look like daddy's hands now.
What? No, they don't.
I almost had to kick her out.
Listen,
She's
3-year-old.
3. Yeah. Red me. Your hands look like daddy's hands now. What?
Hey.
I was like, who's feeding you tonight? Because it's not me.
Hey, kid, let's talk about inside thoughts. We're going to learn.
She didn't say it just once, though. Because when she went to sleep and woke up the next morning.
Oh, she dropped it.
And I went in to wash her face. And she kind of looked at me like, what are you? Don't touch me with those. And she says it again. Mumsy, your hands look like daddy's hands now. They need paint.
Not need it.
They need paint.
Be like, are your nails painted?
I,
Miss Girl,
wanted to cry.
She does have a little gangster in her.
She really can't. I mean, she deflated my ego.
Cute as a button.
She's
the cutest thing I've ever
adorable.
seen. That's my birth control. We'll get that in a few minutes. I don't feel like getting up.
Okay.
You know, I have my full
Don't be late.
situation.
Don't be late. People get pregnant in snowstorms, Cheyenne.
Not mean to me.
I mean, I know you married and all, but
It's fine. That little girl is so funny. Let me see.
It's time to feed the cats.
My cat is running for his food like he's been starving to death.
That's a fancy auto.
Thank you. I think my spooky rant, you know, this podcast is named the 9 Lives Horror Club because Ben and I both have black cats. And I think I would like to complain about mine. My dear son, Killian, my dear demon son, Killian, he has, this is actually very topical for the movie we're about to talk about. He has a disdain for closed doors.
Oh.
If they are closed, he is screaming at them.
He really doesn't like it.
He doesn't like it. I say it's his form of purgatory. He also has a love of textured walls. And my apartment, unfortunately, is made of textured walls. And they've become more textured because he scratches his little nasty freaking nails on them. And there's just plaster peeling off my apartment walls. And if you are Ryan, the entertainment director of my apartment complex, who said he's going to listen to this podcast, you didn't hear shit, okay? Keep it to yourself, Ryan.
My lease is not up yet. That's your business.
Your business. Ryan is real. He would not do that to me. But I don't, if anybody out there, all 2 of you, knows anything to help discipline a cat that's like a little bit too smart for their own good,
Good luck with that.
please give me help, because like anti-scratching spray doesn't work. Asking him to stop. Gentle parenting doesn't work.
Stop.
Aggressive parenting. I'm not abusing my cat. I just sometimes use a deeper voice. Okay, don't get up in flames. No form of parenting works, and I don't know what to do with him. So please, if you have any advice, I would love to hear it.
I hope somebody writes in and says, stop closing your doors.
So I have to close the doors because he also has a love of plastic bags and will eat anything plastic.
That's fantastic.
Well, I guess this isn't unfortunate. It is fortunate. His vet has said he's the epitome of health. And that means he just eats plastic and it does nothing to him. He is not microplastic. I think
he has 9 lives.
Well, and plastic's not taking any of them.
He has not wasted a single life.
Boy, I think he's mentally unwell. He's been traumatized just like me. For the same reasons.
Poor baby.
Speaking of traumatized by parents.
Speaking of.
Today we watched La Llorona.
La Llorona.
Or as I've been thinking in my head for a solid week now. La 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 Llorona. That's my joke. I've had on the inside. That's it.
You were waiting for that.
I've been waiting. So Ashley, I have a few facts for you.
Okay, I'm excited.
Okay, so this movie came out in 2019.
It did.
It was filmed mostly in LA, but they did a little bit in Maple Ridge, British Columbia, Canada.
Why?
It's way cheaper to film in Canada.
Oh, okay.
LA is like one of the most expensive places to film.
Oh, okay. Okay, good to know.
It's usually cheaper to ship out like set pieces, actors, vehicles, everything to a different country than to film in LA.
Then that's on communism.
That's on capitalism.
Oh, that's what the one I meant, not communism.
Our director was Michael
Chavis, I think.
And he's known for multiple of the Conjuring movies, including The Last Rites. Have you seen that one yet?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. The Devil Made Me Do It, Nun 2, and not a Conjuring movie, but the Billie Eilish Bury a Friend.
Stop it.
Yes, a little different, little seasoning in there.
Okay, love. A little pop culture.
Our writers are Mickey Daughtry and Tobias Laconis. As you know, I don't say anything right, so don't say anything to me about it. This stars Linda Cardellini as Anna. You know her. You love her. From the Scooby-Doo movies as Velma. Apparently, she was in Avengers. She stars in the show Dead to Me, which is a great show, and so much more. And I would be remiss if I did not inform the viewers that not only does Ben not know that we're covering this movie, and Ben does not know that Ashley is on the pod, but Ben also is in love with Linda Cardellini. And Linda Cardellini, if you're listening, which you're not because there's only like 2 listeners, Ben loves you.
Ben loves
you. We also have Raymond Cruz as Raphael. Patricia Velasquez as Patricia.
I would say Velasquez.
It's
a difficult one. It's okay.
I can speak Italian, not Spanish. Don't ask questions, please. She's been in the Mummy movies and Malignant. We also have Roman Christo as Chris, Janie Lynn Kinchin as Sam, and Marisol Ramirez as La Llorona. I love saying that.
I know, it's so fun.
So the budget was $9 million USD.
Good God.
Yeah. And it made over $129 million.
No way.
54.7 million in the US and Canada, and 68.4 million internationally.
You know what? That actually makes a little bit more sense now.
It's a quote unquote Conjuring movie, but we will come to learn something in a minute.
Oh.
So some fun facts. There's a priest in this movie. His name is, here we go, Tony oh my God.
Amendola?
Amendola.
Okay.
Sure.
Sure.
And he was also the priest in the Annabelle movie.
He was. I knew he looked familiar.
And fun fact, according to my husband, who you met on The Menu, and if you haven't listened to the Menu episode yet, go listen to it. He is always playing a priest. He's typecast.
You know, we love a good typecast. He's employed. Even during the writer's strike. We didn't know anything about that.
Another fun fact, the director confirmed that this movie is not supposed to be part of the Conjuring universe.
Wait, but that's not the way it would. Don't upset me. Don't piss me off.
Mind you, I just said the priest.
They cross-referenced Annabelle.
Yeah, they did.
They used the same priest. Didn't he have the same name? I'm about to look it up right now. They used the same priest, but was he still the same last name?
Because they showed him holding Annabelle.
Stop it. We're looking this up right now because I'm about to be mad. Because even when you look it up online, it says that La Llorona is a part of the Conjuring series.
Listen,
now,
Mr. Michael.
The funny thing is none of the Conjurings reference
La Llorona. She just pops up.
They don't.
Right.
No, she just has her own movie, and then they loop in the Conjuring to the movie.
I feel like
hold up.
I feel like it's not supposed to be part of the universe, but they knew if they set it up to look like it, it would draw more in. Because, the people, we hate The Conjuring.
Father Perez is his name in La Llorona. Okay.
La Llorona.
Priest in The Conjuring. Wait, which Conjuring? In all of them?
Annabelle.
Oh, in Annabelle. Conjuring, Annabelle, same difference.
Yeah, and she is part of the verse.
I mean, because she is the universe. No. According to paranormal lore, publicized by Ed and Lorraine. No. Father Bob?
What an anticlimactic name.
Don't piss me off. He must be Bob Perez. Don't play with me. Wait, no.
No, Bob wasn't Spanish enough for this movie.
Okay. In the film Annabelle, a fictional character named Father Perez tries to assist in stopping the... It's the same priest.
You know, I know. I know.
I'm so angry right now.
They also do a bunch of homages to The Conjuring throughout this movie, and we'll talk about
They
them.
do. Also, wait. It's on topic, but off topic.
Yes.
You know Matt Rife, the comedian?
Yes.
Owns
Yes.
the Conjuring Museum.
Yes.
The dedication to Ed and Lorraine Warren.
Yeah.
We'll get to that later.
Part of my spooky rant is he's so stupid.
LOL. We'll get to that.
He's so stupid.
We'll get to
He
that.
really let the girlies down that one.
Oh, honey.
Speaking of the Conjuring movies, despite this not being part of the Conjuring universe,
That's ridiculous.
there are
Same priest and referenced Annabelle.
Yes, there are multiple other references to the Conjuring movies throughout, including a redhead Raggedy Ann-esque doll being heavily featured and causing trouble. They have similar scene and shot setups. They recreate some shots, and more. But it's not. Don't get it twisted.
Don't get it.
Do
They are
not
separate and
Get it twisted.
maybe what they did was, remember when we were kids and like The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody and Hannah Montana were in the same show? What do they call them? Like mashups?
The
Sweet Life of Hannah Montana? I don't know.
There was like a wizard.
You know what I'm talking about,
Yeah.
though. Maybe that's what this is.
There was a That's So Raven, Sweet Life, and Hannah Montana, and that was the That's So Sweet Life, Hannah Montana.
It was pretty fantastic.
And then they did the shit.
So maybe that's what La Llorona is. It's its own thing.
Hey, one thing about this movie, I don't think anybody thought about it too hard.
And for it to make as much money, we should make a film. $29 million.
We start our media company. All right, team. We have a couple trigger warnings for this one, including murder, child abuse, death of a spouse, and suicide. So if any of that is hitting too close to home, no worries, and we will see you next time. All right, Miss Ashley, you ready to recap this movie?
Yes.
All right.
I'm so excited.
So we start famously with the intro.
Yes.
In which we get a little background on the lore, the folklore of La Llorona. We see a cute little family, a wife, 2 little boys, and her husband, and they're dancing in a little cult circle, and they all have all white on.
Ring around the rosy, if you will.
That's the more innocent version. It's very beautiful. And then, boom, the littlest boy is lost. He's all alone. How do you do that? We don't know. He's alone. He's looking for mom. He can't find mom.
Until he does.
And what is mom doing? Mom is drowning the other son. Where dad went, we don't know either.
That's right. Did she kill the husband?
Legend-wise, no.
Wait a minute. Okay, keep going.
Just jumped.
Keep going.
Like I said, nobody thought about this movie.
No one thought about this.
Not a single thought was thunk. So our older boy finds mom, drowning his brother. Mind you, she's in a full wedding dress and a veil, which she was not in 2 seconds ago. She's drowning.
She wasn't, because when they were playing Ring Around the Rosie in the field, everyone was wearing white.
But not that kind.
But it didn't give wedding dress. I mean, it gave like eggshell. You know what I mean? It gave like off-white.
It was like hippie dress.
But it didn't give wedding dress.
And there's definitely was not a veil.
There was no veil. But she was drowning her son with a veil over her face.
And a wedding dress. And I did already forget to mention, when we were having our cute Ring Around the Rosie, one of the sons gives the mother a necklace, which is important. Hold that in your hearts. And she says, I'll keep it forever.
That was a good accent.
Thank you. Probably shouldn't have done it, but it's probably problematic. Anyway,
your last name's Jaime. It's okay.
My husband's Hispanic, guys. It's fine. So she then drowns both kids. She realizes what she's done, and then she kills herself. And then we come to learn she is condemned to roam the earth, cry, and steal other kids to try and get them to replace her own.
But yours are already dead, so why do you need the live ones? They're dead with you. Oh, maybe because they went to heaven, and she was, remember, the curandero.
Yes.
Yes. Raphael.
Yes.
He said that she was forsaken by God. So maybe her kids are in heaven and she's in hell.
This movie's so interesting.
It is interesting.
Boom. Title card. La Llorona. Boom. Time card. 1973 LA. We've time jumped. Marcelino is convinced that this is about a 300-year time jump. We keep forgetting to look. So somebody else do the math. We see mom at work. She works at CPS. This is Anna, played by Linda Cardellini. She has, while she's at work, we learn that she's a widow.
Yes.
And that she has her own kids.
Yes.
2 kids.
Her husband died from being a cop.
One of her, so then
we're gonna assume he was a good cop.
Yeah. Anna overhears her coworkers talking about a family that's one of her cases that her boss gave to another lady. And the lady's kids are not going to school again. So we also learned that this mom is widowed. So Anna has like a connection to them and she wants to take the case back over. So then Anna goes to visit this home with another police officer. And we see Patricia open the door. And Patricia is very untrustworthy. Patricia's mom. Patricia's very untrustworthy. Whoa, I forgot the word.
Untrustworthy.
Yeah. Of the cop and Anna. But she does have a little bit of a rapport with Anna. So Anna's like, I promise he doesn't have to come in. It's just me. So Anna comes in the apartment and it's super spooky. We have absolutely no light. Only candles. So many candles. We have some wind chimes. We have some interesting painting happening. We have some like runes going on. Patricia is clearly very stressed.
I found the date.
Okay, so we jump from 1550 to 1973, and I'm not good at math, so that's for you guys to figure out.
Couple centuries.
It's a long periodically time. So we're in the creepy house. Patricia's stressed. Anna is looking around, and she finds a closet, and she hears some crying. And actually, would you like to describe what this closet looks like really quick? Because I know you had a lot of feelings about it.
Oh, y'all. So maybe this is just me, but I have a thing about eyeballs, okay? I have a thing about eyeballs when they're drawn on things because the eye is a symbol for very different things across various cultures. Now, I don't know why it was done in this movie. So on the closet door, it's literally a bunch of eyes drawn all over the door. And it doesn't look like the evil eye. Like in the Middle East, it doesn't look like that eye. It doesn't look like the eye of Horus on the dollar. It doesn't look like any eye I've ever seen before. So I immediately was nervous because I was like, well, what does this eyeball represent? Because the mother apparently drew these eyes all over the door to protect her sons. She felt like that was what she needed to do to keep her son safe for another night. And that was something else they didn't reference back. Why did she say just for one more night? Because the way they made it seem when La Llorona was attached to Linda Cardinelli's kids, it was, no, she's attached to them and she's not going away, period. So why, for Patricia's kids, it was just, like, was she just passing through for a certain time? We'll get to that.
We'll get
maybe.
It
does come back. Okay, I didn't mean to jump ahead.
No,
but back to the eyeballs.
Your question is not answered, but it does come back.
Okay, fantastic. So I had a visceral response to the eyeballs on the door because I was like, whose eye is it? Who is it watching? Is La Llorona scared of this eye? And also, too, just in some Mexican folklore, some Mexican legends, and also just their current traditions, an eye doesn't have much significance.
At least not that I'm tracking.
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah.
Not that I'm aware of. So I just was curious, what was this eye? Yeah. Where did it come from? What was it representing? And I wish we got a little deeper on that because also, too, when Raphael was coming to do the rituals to get La Llorona
he didn't have no eyes
out of the main family's house.
No eyes.
No eyeballs were involved.
No
eyes. Any more eyeballs. So
we'll come back to this at the end when we kind of review and analyze the movie a little bit. But there is a bit of, I will say, tone deafness to Latin culture, and I know I'm one to speak. I obviously have authority to speak on this topic as a white woman.
But you're a lover of the culture. You are. You could be a lover of a culture and not be a part of it, because I grew up in New York.
Yeah.
Latin culture everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And then I lived on the West Coast for 8 years of my life. I lived right near Mexico. I remember the good old
You're
days.
worldly.
Listen, honey, I'm
You've
well
lived.
traveled. No, I'm just a military baby. Just a military kid. But I remember the good old days where we would drive to California to the Mexican border, park the car, and walk over the border to go
that's so cool.
to go shopping and get food in Tijuana.
It's so fun.
That's why we won't go back to politics. I'm not going to do it because I'm about to get angry. But no, I'm a lover of
Yes.
Mexican culture myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I love El Dia de los Muertos.
Yes.
I had a friend who has an ofrenda. She puts one up every year. Like, I love stuff like that. And I don't remember an eyeball being significant. So if someone knows, please tell us. And we'll also do our own research.
Yes. And I would make a strong bet that because this movie has a little bit of tone deafness, it's part of the Conjuring universe.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that they were like, do you know what white people love? The evil eye. Let's make it look a little different.
This will really get them.
Because it is a thing that spots evil.
Yeah.
This spirit, intention, whatever you want to say.
Is it bad? I kind of wanted the whole cast to be Latin.
No, of course not. The movie's called La Llorona.
And it's about a white family mostly.
Linda Cardellini, I believe, is Hispanic.
Is she?
Cardellini.
Oh, okay.
Well, that sounds kind of Italian now that I say it.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll
look it up. Big research podcast this week.
We're doing it live. We're doing the research live. I'm going to look it up.
But when looking for reviews, I did see a lot of complaints that it's like, okay, cool, a Mexican folklore focused on a white family. Love that. Except the kids aren't white.
That is how Okay, it says that she is an American actress.
That don't mean much these days, you know what I'm saying?
That is also true. I'm going to find out.
Okay.
Where is she from?
Well, while you're working on that, I think she's from America, but her family...
Italian and Irish descent.
May the record show that I was unaware.
I would have loved the cast to have...
Damn, they really got an Italian lady voice.
Latin. Yeah, I would have loved for that. I mean, it's a Mexican. Actually, just Mexican. The cast should have been Mexican. We're just going to say it.
We'll send it.
Yeah.
Good job with the kids, though. Kids are great.
Yeah, the kids were
Especially the daughter, as well.
We don't know what their backgrounds are. However, they could have passed. Maybe.
They at least sell it.
I thought the kids were adorable.
I can't wait.
However, I still stand by my original statement. Full Mexican cast.
Yeah. Representation. Come on. If you're going to make a La Llorona... Well, I just got really white there. La Llorona movie. Do it right. Any hoozles. She finds the kids in the closet. With the big eyeball and all the little eyeballs on it. Patricia she's just a hooting and hollering. She's screaming that La Llorona is after them. She's saying that it's Anna's fault that the kids are going to die. She attacks Anna. She tries to stab her. The cop busts in the room. It's pure chaos. The kids want to stay in the closet. They're saying, she'll get us.
And they just kept she vague.
Yep.
It sounded like they were referring to their mother, but they weren't.
They were not. And Anna clocks a very unique looking burn on the older brother's arm. And we're going to hold space for that. So then we jump. And the kids are with Anna in protective custody with the creepiest lighting I've ever seen. Green, like almost seafoam, but dark.
They looked like they were in jail.
It was like when you think about a
orphanage
horror movie hospital.
Yes.
It was that kind of lighting.
Like in the psych ward.
Yes. And we had the blinky lights going on. It was great. Really beautiful. So the kids are in protective custody. Apparently, I did not catch this in the movie either time we watched it. But when Googling the plot to make sure I got everything, apparently we learned that Patricia tried to drown the kids.
Oh. When did that happen?
Don't know.
I didn't see that.
I didn't either. I don't know.
Why would she try to drown her own kids? She was trying to save their lives.
There's a lot to talk about.
Okay.
But that would maybe explain. I feel like there was enough happening to put them in protective custody with the closet locking and attempted stabbing situation. But what do I know? Anyways, the kids are sleeping. We get a little jump scare of a guard making sure the kids are in bed. And then the little brother
No, the older brother.
Carlos is the little brother.
I'll
He
let you finish your
notices.
thought. Sorry.
No, you're fine. He notices that big brother Tomas is not in bed anymore. So he goes to find him, and he stumbles upon Tomas in a hallway with our creepy green blinky lighting. And Tomas is striking like classic horror movie pose. He's like,
Yeah,
arms
head
out
to
of
the
the
side.
Yeah,
He's walking real slow. He's
very
obviously
slow.
following something. We can't see what he's following.
Tomas is not doing well. He is not doing well. And then Tomas points behind Carlos at a little mirror that's like up in a corner of a hallway, so you can see if you're going to collide into someone. And then a drop of water falls onto Carlos.
And it burns.
It burns.
It like sizzles.
And he looks up. Boom! La Llorona.
In the mirror.
Well, she's in the mirror. And then in person. You're right. The mirror does crack. And then she's there. She grabs his arm. Burns him. A lot of crispy wrists. In this movie.
Through the whole movie.
Through the whole movie. And then, jump cut. Anna's in bed. She gets a phone call from Coop the cop.
Yeah, her partner. Or her husband's partner.
Also.
Yeah, and best friend.
Coop the cop.
Coop the cop.
What a name. He calls to tell her that the kids have been found in a river. Mind you, they were in custody, nowhere near a river. We don't know how they got there. Well, I guess La Llorona.
LOL.
I guess she dragged them over there. Anyways, she has to come to the scene, and she goes to the scene and brings her 2 children, Sam, her youngest daughter, and Chris, her young son, but he's the older brother. And it's late, and Sam is sleeping.
In the backseat.
Unfortunately, Chris is not sleeping.
He sneaks out of the car.
But before he sneaks out, we see Patricia arrive, and she's obviously distraught. She's screaming. She's once again blaming Anna. It's Anna's fault that her kids are dead. She's not happy. Honestly, don't know how she's not in custody herself after the potential stabbing. Seems interesting to me. Anyways, she's upset. Then, while Anna's on the scene handling everything, Chris hears someone crying, and he gets out of the car to go investigate. And I'm
No, that's not why he got out of the car.
It's not why he got out?
No, he was just out of the car being a sneaky little bored kid. He just got out of the car.
No.
Because he got out of the car to see the crime scene. Remember?
Oh, right.
Is behind the fence.
He's being a little freak.
Yeah, so at the
Chris is a little freak.
When you shoot to the scene where we find out that that Patricia's sons were drowned, that Tomas and it was what was the other son's name?
Tomas and Carlos.
Tomas and Carlos were drowned. They were obviously at some body of water. They said it was a river. Did they specifically say it was a river? I don't know how to explain it, but you know when you're driving down to a body of water and there's a lower...
It's like a bank.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And then there's higher ground somewhere else. Well, there was fenced in higher ground. Mm-hmm. So the little boy snuck out of his mom's car from the lower bank, walked up to higher ground so he could see the crime scene.
He went on a whole hike
behind the gate. And he's looking and he sees the little boys, bodies that are covered in white sheets. And that's when he then hears the crying. And he turns around and goes closer to a strange woman crying in the woods.
She is crying. It sounds like she's hacking up a hairball.
Yeah, I mean, she's really...
There was definitely a little... I bet you'll love this, listeners.
Yeah, when he gets closer to her, she snaps her neck at him and makes that weird noise. And he still didn't run away.
No, and she's in a wedding dress and a veil. And she is ever so slowly approaching the fence to this little boy. And he's like starting to back away.
Not fast.
Very slowly. And she teleports through the fence. And what does she do? Grabs his wrist and burn it. Crispy wrists. That's what we say.
That's like her marking.
Yes. And it kind of...
And I don't think that ties back to original folklore.
I'm sure it doesn't.
I don't think it does.
Just as many things don't. So, excuse me. Then he's running to the car because he's spooked, obviously. And we get a little car jump scare. La Llorona's at the car. Chris gets in the car. Sam, the sister, wakes up. She's purely annoyed. She's like, what? What are you talking about? He's freaking out. She can't see La Llorona. This is the 70s. We have car window crank handles. It starts going down by itself. This boy's fighting for his life to keep the window from going down. Sister is still annoyed. She doesn't know what's happening. And then It happens again. We're freaking out, and we think we're gonna be getting another La Llorona scare. We don't. Mom's getting in the car. She's done. She's done at the scene.
Hey guys.
She's like, "Why do you look so scared?"
Maybe because
we're at a
night and 2 kids just
scene.
died.
You just saw 2 little dead bodies. Why are you scared?
Well, she thinks she parks the car to where they couldn't see.
That's why she parked really far away.
She doesn't know that the sun snuck out.
You know how the sun sneaks out in the morning.
Oh, children.
And then we have another jump. Anna is approaching the funeral for the 2 boys. And we see what we can assume at this point is a priest, saging people. And then we have the other priest, the aforementioned Annabelle priest, come up out of nowhere and start talking to Anna, getting the tea on why she knows these boys. And he explains that the seemingly priest is smudging our guests to, I think he's typically, rid them of bad energy that might have been collected, kind of thing. And while this is happening, our seemingly priest just stops smudging the lady and hard pivots to stare at Anna, like, very intensely for no reason, and then goes right back to smudging.
Little foreshadowing,
I guess. And then, boom, we're in the church with the Annabelle priest, and we're getting our second La Llorona lore drop, in which we get a deeper look into her story. And we come to find out she was the most beautiful woman in her part of Mexico. She met a man, they fell in love, they have 2 kids, and then she finds her man in the arms of a younger woman. And to get revenge, she wants to take what is most precious to him, and so she drowns her children in the river, as we saw in the beginning. Don't know why we're in a wedding dress and a veil. That is never addressed. And then she realizes what she's done, and she kills herself. Really happy stuff here. Really good and happy. Love that. So, where are we at? Oh, and the priest explains that it's kind of like a tale that parents tell their kids to keep the kids in line.
Which is awful.
It's very Krampus.
Which is awful.
Very Krampus. But I did see on
tell your child, you better behave or La Llorona is going to take you away
and drown you.
That is insane.
I did see on the interwebs that it was also a tale to keep children away from bodies of water.
Oh my gosh. I want to find out if that is still, if that
old school parenting is crazy.
That is still used to discipline children.
Krampus is.
That's
so there's no way that she's not. Honestly, so my running bit on this podcast is, regardless of what a woman does, I'm like, feminist icon.
Yeah.
So, like,
still iconic.
Feminist icon, probably. Oh, and then, so Anna, we're back outside. Anna goes to tell Patricia she's so sorry for her loss.
Oh, that first.
No, this is not the one you're thinking. Not in the prison yet.
Okay.
This is at the funeral. She's so sorry. You know, she's paying her respects. And Patricia says that she transfers the curse to Anna. And I haven't clocked this, but apparently La Llorona is in the back of the scene.
I didn't see her either.
No, while Patricia's like, she gonna come get your kids and give me mine back. They're buried. They're actively buried. It's a funeral. That's not how that works. I'm so sorry, baby. So, we do have a fun little quote. There are good quotes in this movie, I will say. Thank you, Alexa. Especially when it comes to people's relationship with faith.
Yeah.
And in this little spurt between the funeral and the priest conversation, the priest tells Anna that you don't have to be religious to have faith.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's a great line, because a lot of people can get those two things confounded.
Yes.
And they are not necessarily the same.
They are not.
No. So while this movie has lots of faults, I do think the way it handles...
We got some good takeaways.
Yes. So now Anna's back home. And Sam, her daughter, is outside in her cute little raincoat, chasing her clear umbrella because the wind has blown it away.
Why was she outside playing in the rain in the backyard?
To be fair, it wasn't actively rain.
It wasn't yet.
Despite the fact that she had a raincoat, rain boots, and an umbrella.
She was prepared to jump in puddles that didn't happen yet.
That were not there. She jumped in a big puddle.
There was one puddle that was right that was there.
So her umbrella keeps just blowing away, and she grabs it, and she kind of points it like a gun. I guess she points it out, and opens
it. Yeah.
And she sees La Llorona through the clear umbrella, and she closes it, and she's gone. And she's opened it, and she sees her, and she lifts it up, and she can't see her, and she brings it back down, and La Llorona grabs her.
Yeah.
And burns her. And it is a good time to mention during this, La Llorona does like the umbrella into the pool. So the girl has to go to the pool and grab the umbrella. But she doesn't drown. She just gets burnt. A little fake out there. So now we're home inside at nighttime. Coop the cop is here. He has brought pizza for the family. And nobody's eating it.
The kids are traumatized. They're not hungry.
Nobody's feeling it. They're having a cute little bonding. We see they have a pre-existing dynamic, Anna and Coop the cop. And Anna is clearly not really wanting to talk about her personal struggles right now. So Coop is like, what about talking about professional stuff? And he essentially wants her to help with the case of Patricia and the sons. And Anna's like, she hates me. She's not going to talk to me. And Coop reminds Anna of a lesson that her husband taught him early on their days on the force. And he says that angry people love to talk, which is tea. That is tea. As an angry person,
he was like, go in there, piss her off, and get this information.
As a Scorpio hothead, I would like to say that I do be liking to talk when I'm angry.
I'm gonna talk about it till it's not on my mind no more.
Yeah, I actually put it on your mind, so it's on my mind. Thank you. So then jump again. It's nighttime. Anna's in her room, her massive room, on her massive bed, and there is so much fabric in this scene. We have lots of curtains. There are so many prints on the wall, on the bed. It's very overstimulating. And she is on her bed, her place of rest and peace, staring at a case file of pictures of murdered children.
Well, they're alive in the pictures.
Not all the pictures.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Not all the pictures. But she sees a picture, like close-up, of the burns on the wrists that the boys had, and she's lingering on it. She's hung up on it a little bit. And then begins one of my favorite parts of this movie. And that is the absolute absurd amount of opening, closing, and slamming doors that are in this movie.
Very Paranormal Activity-esque.
Very. They said, you know what's a cheap effect to induce scares?
Opening and closing doors. And I jumped and screamed at all of them.
It was adorable. So her doors are slamming throughout the house. We have billowing curtains. We have a wooden rocking horse that is rocking by itself. These children are too old for a wooden rocking horse.
Sign number one. Shit was about to get real.
Your house already haunted, as far as I'm concerned. We're hearing lots of wind. The second thing that I love about this movie, so much wind. It is.
The wind was in the credits, was in the end credits.
It's just so windy in this movie.
In the house.
In the house.
So drafty.
Movie. Just, it's crazy. Oh, so then Anna's looking around because she's like, what the fuck are these slamming? Like, what is happening? And she finds Chris absentmindedly opening and shutting the front door, just slamming it. So
like sleepwalking.
Yeah.
He's opening the door, close the front door.
Open them.
And it's got one of those chain locks.
Yes.
So he can't open it all the way. The chain lock stops him and then he closes it back.
He can only do so much at this time. And Anna wakes him up, which you're not supposed to do with people who are sleepwalking. And he, as you like to say, falls out.
Yeah.
A boy just falls out. And then the door slams real hard by itself. No one's touching it. Ooh. Ooh. And then we're back to Anna's bedroom. And the case file is just strewn about the room. It's everywhere.
The wind did it.
The wind, the doors, who knows? And we see La Llorona in the mirror. And the kids wake up. Which is crazy. Because, as you may recall, the older brother, Chris, was just downstairs and not in his bed. But somehow, here he is. All right, and now we're jumping again. And Anna is at the police station to confront Patricia because... And I actually really like this scene because Patricia is in jail, and Anna goes to see her and says, I'm so sorry for your loss. I can't imagine what you're going through.
That is not what I want to hear. Right. Grief is a weird thing. I get it. Grief is a weird thing, but oh my gosh.
Yes.
This woman blames you for the death of her sons, and you say, I'm sorry for your loss. To her, are you apologizing for killing my kids? Like,
right.
That was just the wrong thing to say. And then I can't imagine how you feel. Thank you for reminding me that your kids are still alive.
It's crazy.
And that's when Patricia was like, you know what? I got something for that ass. She goes, I didn't pray to God for my kids' salvation.
Oh, no.
She said, that is not what I did.
No.
She was like, have your kids heard her crying yet?
Because they're gonna.
Because they're going
They're about to.
She said, I prayed to this woman and asked her to get your kids and to give me mine back. And Patricia is visibly afraid, but I don't think that
Patricia or Anna?
I mean, Anna is visibly fearful, but I don't think she fully gets it yet.
No, she's not convinced that Miss La Llorona is real at this time.
Right. Because the priest also, too, said specifically, she asked her when Father Perez was explaining to her back in the church, what we previously stated, giving her a brief on the legend, she goes, oh, so it's just a folktale.
Yeah.
And he goes, to some. So I think in that moment, she started to kind of paint Patricia off as crazy.
Yes. And it is a good reminder to say that when Anna goes to visit Patricia for the home visit, it is set up that Patricia has previously had an alcohol problem. Because she's like, have you been drinking again? Like, we can work through it. And when Anna is at work, we come to find out, as I mentioned before, Patricia is also a widow. So it's like lost the husband, alcohol problem, has been in the system already. So she is not set up to be believed. That is for sure.
Right.
Which things to say about that. Anyways.
Maybe that's why they decided to not do an all Latin or Mexican cast. Because they decided to make Anna the caseworker on Patricia, the Hispanic family's case. They believe in the folklore. Maybe that's why they wanted the separation of cultures. Because it is believable that somebody who was playing Anna they're not aware of it. So it's not their culture.
It is confirmed. Though not like, if you look past skin tone, I will say not blatantly obvious in the movie, but Anna's husband was Hispanic.
Oh, really?
Yes. His last name is Garcia. And on the internet, they're like...
I didn't catch any of that.
Yeah.
They didn't mention his last name at all.
At one point when Anna goes to visit Patricia, and the cop is like, in respect to Officer Garcia.
What? I missed that.
It's a throwaway. It's a throwaway.
That's frustrating.
So it's like that plus the kids' skin tones, because their names are not normal. They're white. Chris and Sam. It's a throwaway. So a lot of people online complain that they were able to skirt around whitewashing claims by having the dead husband, who was not present, be Hispanic.
Oh, that's unfortunate. It really does play into the tone deafness of it all.
Yep. They did not do a good job with this one. So back at it, we're back home, and Chris is in the hallway, and he sees the attic is slightly ajar. And I feel like attics are a bad place anyway. And if you see one that is slightly ajar all by itself, mind your business.
Leave the
Close
house.
it. Mind your business.
I'm not touching nothing. I'm leaving that house.
Fair. And of course, he hears crying from the attic. That once again sounds like a hairball. This girl is crying with everything in her. We have more wind.
Yes.
More wind. We got a La Llorona jump scare. She pops up. She grabs Chris. Oh my God. So our other cat, Charlie, or Big Chungo, is asleep next to Ashley, and he is snoring.
He's so cute.
Here. Do you want to see if you can hold it up to him? Maybe we'll catch it.
Yeah. I think he
shy.
I think he caught me in the act.
Oh my god, he'd be shy.
So cute. We were trying to get a little sounds, a little ambient noise,
a little ASMR for you guys. So, yes, La Llorona. This is a crazy sequence. She pushes Chris down the stairs, and then boom, Sam shows up from a different room, and then boom, Mom enters the house all
at once.
Very, very rapid. And then boom, we're at the doctor's office. Anna has taken Chris to the doctor's office because he sprained his wrist real good on his fall. And the doctor clocks the burn. And this is a good time to mention the main burn is very ambiguously shaped, but there are little circle burns that are reminiscent of cigarette burns around the main burn. So the doctor looks at Anna. He clearly thinks abuse is happening. We are back home. There's a lot of jumping around. There are no transitions in this movie. We are back home. And Coop the cop arrives because the hospital called and is asking for a welfare check on the kids.
And another social worker has now arrived.
So Anna's coworker has now arrived and she's questioning the kids. You know, what happened? How'd you get that burn? Where's your mom? Mom is actively in the room while we're having this conversation. Lots of tension. The social worker and Coop get Mom to go outside. That's all that happens there. Jump again. Now Sam is in the bath. And we saw earlier that when she's in the bath, Mom comes in and scrubs her hair for her. And Sam then dips under and rinses her hair. So we see Anna. She's in the bath. She's ready for her hair wash. And hands come and start scrubbing her scalp.
No, not Anna. The little girl.
You're so right. Sam is in the bath. And we see nasty, grody little hands. Very yellow, very black, very brown. Very dirty.
It was so awful to see such a vulnerable moment be exploited.
Corpsely. And this scene is intercut with Anna and Chris downstairs having a chat. Anna's trying to figure out how he got this burn. So we're jumping back and forth.
So the little girl is upstairs in a big
old bathroom.
Clawfoot bathtub.
Beautiful bathtub.
Alone. Beautiful bathtub. She is in the tub alone, and her mother is downstairs talking to her brother.
Yes. And so then, like I said, Sam's getting her hair scrubbed, and then she goes, "Ow, that hurts, Mom. Like, you're doing it too hard." And she goes, "Okay, rinse." And she goes to rinse. And La Llorona holds her under the water. Cut to, Mom believes Chris saying that, I guess La Llorona burned him.
Yeah.
I don't remember his explanation.
He was like, I saw a woman crying. He, explained that he snuck out of the car. I saw her. She grabbed me. And he was like very surprised that Mom believes him.
Yes. And back upstairs, the little girl comes out of the water. She's out of breath. And La Llorona pushes her back down. She's holding her under again. Somehow, someway. Anna hears this. She runs upstairs.
This part cracks me up. This part is wild.
So Anna comes upstairs and the door is locked to the bathroom. And she hears her daughter struggling. And she knows she's in the bath. And she's like, "Stop it. Come open the door."
She's like, "Open the door.
Open the door.
Open the door." Yeah, so you want your young child, who has to be no more than 10 years old, to get out of the clawfoot bathtub by herself, dripping wet on hardwood floors, and not slide and bust her face wide open.
You also hear her struggling.
You're like, in the door.
"Stop struggling. Let me
stop drowning and come open the door so I can protect you." When I shouldn't have left you alone in a deep clawfoot bathtub by yourself. Whether there's a ghost in the house or not.
Like, who am I to blame a mother, you know? Anyways. So she gets in, yoinks the kid out of the tub, wraps her in a towel. Very smooth. I will give her credit for that. She's very smooth with those movements. And the kids, the brothers there, the kids start backing away from Mom.
Slow.
Nobody's saying anything. We're all just backing away.
Yeah.
Mom's like, what?
And little boy's like, "Mom,"
and pointing. And I did enjoy how they did this. We see this creepy little hand, very thing from Wednesday, coming over the top of the tub. It's creeping down. La Llorona. She's fighting Mom. Grabs Mom and burns her. Here's the thing. There is no clear answer on when people can actually see La Llorona.
Yeah. We don't. I thought only children could see her.
We thought it was after the burn, but the son saw her before the burn. But the sister couldn't see her until the umbrella. Like, it's not clear. And it doesn't get cleared up. It stays confusing. So somehow, some way, mom fights her. She gets burned.
Maybe it's after they believe in her.
Santa. No, that's the opposite of Santa.
Oh.
Kids, don't listen to this. Anyways. La Llorona got mom. And she is back to the priest. And not the seemingly priest, but the priest, the Annabelle priest.
Father Perez.
That one. And we have our third La Llorona lore drop, in case you were not clear what was happening yet. He tells us again. And he sends her to an unorthodox former priest turned, quote, shaman, end quote.
Yeah.
Medicine man, and says, if you go this route, the Catholic Church will no longer be involved. But
we cannot help you.
The Catholic Church is going to take weeks at best to help.
And we'll put you on a waiting list.
Lots of bureaucracy, I guess. So then, boom, mom and the kids go to, we're going to call him Raphael now. They go to Raphael's metaphysical shop. Metaphysical shop. He is not really fucking with her at first. Tells her she's in the wrong place. She's like, you're so right, bestie. He sees the burn on the son's arm. He's spooked. He knows exactly what it is right away. I saw people online saying he believed her right away. No, the fuck he didn't. He sent her away. He said that's a problem for the church.
He did say that. He did say it was church business.
And she said
until he saw the burns.
So he has become an occult specialist. And we get yet one more explanation of the La Llorona lore. If y'all have not figured out what the hell La Llorona is at this point, you know, literacy is dying, they say. And I think it started with this movie. So he explains it again. He's in. He's immediately in. He is collecting things to help them. He's explaining, I'm going to use that term loosely. He's kind of explaining how he's going to help them. He picks up a wind chime, hands it to Anna. She's like, don't think that's going to help.
It looked like a dream. It looked like a dream catcher attached to some wind chimes.
Yes. She's like, thank you so much. I don't think that's actually going to do it. And he said, not this alone. He grabs some vials. Whatever.
Some eggs.
Some egg. Yes. Boom. We are at the house again. And he's doing an egg cleanse in which you rub eggs, typically on your person. And I do have to know, Ashley, what do you know about eggs?
Nothing.
Besides what I've shared with you today.
Literally nothing. I did not know people cleanse themselves with eggs.
Okay. So Katie used to work with a lady at Wegmans.
Katie, her best friend.
Katie, my bestie. Used to work with a girl at Wegmans at the pharmacy, and she is Hispanic and I believe Catholic, but also witchy.
Okay.
And she introduced Katie to egg cleanses, and I do not know off the top of my head the exact order of operations and everything, but essentially you take an egg, you rub it all over you, and it's supposed to collect whatever's going on, and you have to take the egg and without looking, so you rub it, you don't look, you go to the bathroom, crack it in the toilet, and I don't remember if you can then look and see what happens to the yolk, because depending on what the yolk does explains what's happening to you.
Okay.
And then you say some things throughout all of this, and you flush it, and it's supposed to get rid of the bad juju.
Oh.
But there are certain things where, like, I don't remember off the top of my head, but if the yolk does this, then someone cursed you.
Oh my gosh.
And if the yolk does this, everything's fine. And if it does this, then that, you know.
Wow.
So that's what that is.
Okay.
So then he's doing his egg cleanse and he breaks the yolk. It's black. I'm not aware of that being one of the options.
Yeah.
But
it was like tar too. Like, you know, sticky.
We can deduce
slime.
We can deduce that that's not good.
Yeah, it was not pleasant.
We can deduce that's whoa. We can deduce that that's not good. And mom's like, it's a trick. I saw it at a show. And then the little eggies the other little eggies on the table.
Oh, yeah, because he had like 3 or 4 eggs lined up on the table.
They start doing a little eggy dance.
A little egg roll.
They're spinning. They're having a good time. And then they explode and black egg yolk goes everywhere.
Mostly on the mom and none really got on the kids. I noticed.
That feels like that means something.
That's how I felt about it.
That sounds like bad messaging because that sounds like children are innocent, which is true.
They are.
But mothers are not, which is not true.
I'm screaming.
Interesting. Oh, my other cat's being fed now. All right, so then we get a cute prep montage. We're getting ready for the fight. We're hanging up wind chimes. We are putting candles and lighting them everywhere. We have crosses. Handy, I guess. We have holy water. We have seeds from fire trees. And our crosses are made from the wood of fire trees. And Raphael says that these things work as anti-venom because the only witnesses to La Llorona's crimes were the trees by the lake.
Where she drowned her son.
And this is a good time to point out that this is completely made up for the movie, not attached to the lore, the folklore at all. They really just made it up and said, this is it. This is how you kill her.
This is good shit.
So that's crazy. That feels like Catholic propaganda to me. So we get a cute ending to our montage where Raphael is cooking some scrambled eggs.
Yes.
Not to be confused with the spinny eggs.
No. We threw those out.
And
hopefully.
Mom says, what is this, another ritual? And he's like, yes, comfort food, breakfast for dinner. Very cute.
Very sweet.
Very cute. And we get another line that I like, and I wanted to just toss to you and see if you have any commentary on it.
Okay.
In which Mom is like, Priest Perez says you turned your back on the church. And Raphael says, the church? Yes. God? Never.
I loved it.
Great line.
I loved it.
I think in today's society, and probably for a long periodically time, we do confuse organized religion with the actual words in the Bible. And not just limited to Christianity by any means.
Right.
I feel like that's very across the board.
Right.
But some of us are really loud.
And wrong.
Loud and wrong.
Loud and wrong and pushing our own agendas for our own devices, which is unfortunate.
And as I know someone who has a lot of thoughts and experience with this, and also as genuinely one of the best people I've ever met, and an actual representation of what the Bible says, I was wondering if you have any general commentary or words of wisdom for the people. No pressure.
I feel like it's so complex and heavily nuanced.
And yet so simple.
And yet so simple at the same time. I am a firm believer that, God just called us to love. And unfortunately, we are imperfect people in a fallen world trying to serve something that is perfect. And I think we forget that we are the imperfect part of that. And so when you join a church, there's going to be nothing perfect about it.
Yeah. Anywhere. Any
religion you do, there's not going to be anything involving humans that are perfect. However, I would say, to someone who enjoys church, because I grew up in the church, and when you find a good church, it means everything. However, finding it is challenging, and making sure that leadership is appropriate and not pushing their own agenda is another. But that's where your own personal relationship with God and your creator comes into play. Because someone can tell you anything, but if you don't know for yourself, you will be fed BS every single time. And so I love that he was like, the church, I turned my back on the church. Because probably for him, they were preaching rhetoric that he didn't agree with. Yeah. He said, but God never. I absolutely love that. I've gone through my own personal journey with that.
Yeah. I
said,
I think this movie gets so much wrong.
Oh, for sure. But that was a good nugget. That was a good gem.
And I will, tying it back to Spooky Rant, while this movie, again, culturally,
Interesting.
That's a nice word. I do think it's an interesting movie to watch at this time, removing the problematic nature of it. We have this demonization of a not white American woman who is being painted. Well, she's not being painted. She is straight up killing her children. But I think it's interesting to think about how in America we love to be horrible and base it on it's God's will. He spoke to me and told me.
Yeah.
Because how many people are like, capitalism is God's way and America is God's country.
Oh my God.
And then use that somehow. I don't even logically know how to tie the pieces together, but somehow, some way, they use that to be like, go ICE. You know?
Yeah, I will never understand.
Crazy.
We were called to love. That was it. We were called to love and to respect and to honor one another.
It's just like,
then that ain't it. And that ain't it.
The tea is that right now, what y'all don't get is if Jesus came upon the earth as a person right now, you would want him iced because he's not a white American.
I'm screaming. I'm screaming.
He's Middle Eastern.
I am screaming.
They would want him iced.
Yeah, he was not from America. He was, in fact, not.
Y'all are so damn focused on your own agenda that doesn't make any sense. You're not listening to what you're using to prove your point.
Period. Yeah. Ooh, that's a good point, Cheyenne. You done pissed a couple people off.
Good. And if you're pissed, it's because I'm right. And you know what it's. If you're pissed at yourself.
Right.
Because I called you out. Jumping back to this stupid movie. So we have a cute little breakfast for dinner.
Yeah.
After all of that.
I didn't see any pancakes, but that's what they had. They had breakfast for dinner.
They had scrambled eggs. And that.
I wouldn't have wanted no egg after I seen them black eggs crack in
all
my
eggs
face.
ruined.
Yeah.
So then we're getting ready. It's go time. It's dark. The family is surrounded in so many candles. They are in a circle.
It was giving like a Santorini altar.
You were so good because I was like, that's a seance circle.
Oh, perspective. Yeah.
But it's like the opposite because seance circle is to bring something.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But the candles, it's part of protection. Whatever.
Yeah.
It gets muddy. It's just so many candles, and it's so dark in here. They didn't use a single overhead light or lamp.
No.
Only candles.
All the lights were off, and it was only candles. Just for La Llorona to blow them out with her hot-ass breath.
It's so funny.
She caught an attitude and screamed, and all the candles blew out.
So the kids are like, is she coming? And Raphael says, she's already here, and we hear some footsteps on the stairs, and then
more joy.
All the candles immediately blown out. The candles of protection are gone.
Well, don't forget more doors.
More doors.
Closing.
Sorry.
Searching for them.
Throughout all of this, just imagine constant opening, closing, and slamming of doors, and also wind. At all times.
Cue the wind.
So.
Very drafty house.
Very drafty. Okay, so La Llorona's here. She's coming down the stairs. She's blowing out the candles. She snatches mom, throws her across the room. The kids are hiding under a table. Our tablecloth starts ever so slowly lifting up.
On all four sides.
On all four sides.
One side at a time for dramatic effect.
Boom. La Llorona has changed into a babushka-ass outfit. She's got the tablecloth wrapped around her. Outfit change. She is jump scaring the children again. She snatches Chris up via tablecloth. Hmm. He's tangled up in there. It's like a net. Mom, she's got me. He's fighting tablecloth. Oh, Ralph busts out the holy water. I wrote Ralph.
Raphael.
Yes, I wrote Ralph-HW.
I'm screaming.
Raphael gets the holy water. I don't think he does anything with it. Maybe he flicks her. A little splash.
He splashed it in her face.
A little splash. I guess it works because we've moved on, and now Sam notices her ratchet-ass doll is gone.
Oh my God, this scene pissed me off. You said that.
And she sees it. Oh.
On the other side of the door.
I'm so sorry. She notices her doll is gone. We have a little confrontation where Anna's like, you used my son for bait? And Raphael says, no, I used all of you for bait.
That was funny. That was funny.
So then
He was like, she's attached to your family. I had to do what I had to do
gotta
to get her
out.
to get her out.
Raphael is just now sprinkling seeds at the door. We did not do that before, but we're doing it now.
We're doing it now
to keep La Llorona out. Seeds of the tree. And
as long as the seeds of the tree are not broken in any way or messed up in any way, she'll stay out of the door.
Which is totally a rip of the common, like, salt circle.
Right.
And salt barrier. I don't know why we couldn't just do that. We had to get special about it.
Which is why, conveniently, Sam's doll was on the other side of the door where the seeds were. And then the rest of the family is trying to nail down the back door and put seeds down so La Llorona can't get through that door. But that door is constantly being opened and closed.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, you know how it famously takes 2 adults and 1 child to lay seeds down?
Right.
In one line.
Right.
So, and Sam she's staring at her doll. She's creeping up to it. It's just out of arm's reach. She can't quite reach it. The wing chime.
Right there, like tip of her fingers.
She can almost caress it.
So she's she's on her knees now.
She's
just right in front of the seeds, and she's holding onto the side of the open door frame, and she's leaning forward.
She's pulling her back. She is going to need icy hot. The wind chime is chiming. La Llorona is about, but we don't see her. We know she's there, though.
Is she waiting?
And then Mom sees what Sam's doing, and she's like, Sam, no! And runs over. And Sam grabs the doll, drags it in, goes,
all those seeds.
Goes, Mommy, look, I got the doll. I didn't even break the seeds. She broke the seeds with the damn doll. She didn't pick the doll up.
She didn't realize it, yeah.
And then, boom, she's getting snatched all the way through the house. She's just flying.
That scene was kind of sick, though. I'm not going to lie, because it happened so quick.
I bet that kid had a field day with that. That probably was so fun.
You're flying in the air? Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
She is zooming through the house. Mom runs out. She's like, Sam, where are you? And Chris goes, they're going to the pool. They're gonna drown her.
Oh, yeah.
And then,
right.
I don't know why.
That's where they were.
I don't know why this was so funny to me. But before, just like instinctively running to her child, Anna goes, oh, God, the pool. And then runs. No tea, no shade. Linda Cardellini is acting her ass off.
She is. She was the A-list actress in the film.
But no one else is. So she looks insane. She looks manic the whole time.
I mean, her kids were on the verge of death. I think Mania is.
No, it's fair, but it's just funny compared to everyone else. So then Mom runs the pool, dives in, no inhibition. We see the kid floating underwater. I guess that's not really floating. Mom's fighting La Llorona, yoinks the necklace off of her.
Yeah. Underwater, she's fighting. And they're under the water for a long time.
The kid
and daughter should have drowned.
Kid definitely has brain damage, best case.
No, she came out the water just fine when they pulled her out.
Some way. Well, not just fine. Remember, she's in a little trance.
Oh, yeah.
A very temporary trance.
She's marked. But Raphael, in the meantime,
blesses
the pool with holy water.
He drops a pinch of salt in the pool.
Says a prayer.
And La Llorona is zip-zapped out of the pool. Mm-hmm. We get the kid out. They go, what happened? And he goes, your pool is now holy water. No, this is not a small pool.
I would have had a baptism. I would have baptized everybody at that point.
I feel like you could make a lot of use out of this.
Yeah.
I'm going to say now.
We should have all stayed in the pool. I wouldn't have let nobody get out.
That's what I'm saying. Hang out by the pool the whole time.
That's what I would have done.
Get the floaties. I know you have them.
Absolutely.
You got a raft in there.
We have no idea what season it is in this film.
The rainy one.
So maybe spring.
But like, you have a pool. You got a pool noodle.
The pool looked open, but also closed because it was
very green. All I'm saying is hang out by the pool. You're with holy water. The holy water pool never comes up again. We do not use it ever again.
Which is wild.
So when you clean the pool, I guess it's not holy anymore though.
The holy water cleans everything.
No, but like when you like physically clean the pool to get the algae out.
I'm screaming. I don't know.
Because the water would be,
I guess.
Just say. Just seems crazy we don't use that anymore. The whole pool is holy water.
Our secret weapon. Right. It's at least an 8-foot deep pool. You have all that water that's blessed, and we don't use it again.
Never again. Anyways, Sam's in a trance. She just gets to walk around. She gets a break from acting. she's just in
Yeah,
haze.
she's just a zombie.
The kids, oh, how the tables have turned, are going in a creepy closet to be locked in.
Yeah.
At this time, Ashley said, why can't they have their own closets? The girl is creepy.
If I was her brother, I'd have been like, oh, no.
Can I have my own closet?
But what we also want to know, inquiring minds want to know,
The people want to know.
why can La Llorona open every other door in the house, but not closet doors?
Or the bathroom door.
Patricia locked her kids in a closet. Well, she actually had a lock because the key was around her neck. The key was on a necklace. Well, I don't recall Anna's kids being locked in, but she put them in a closet.
Was there an eye on the closet?
Even without the lock, La Llorona has successfully come through, in and out of, opened and closed, with wind, every door in that house.
Except
but closets.
The bathroom door, because mom does shut the bathroom door and La Llorona can't come back out.
Oh, yeah, she did do that.
After the almost drowning.
That is true. But how'd she get in the bathroom? See? See?
A lot of half-baked thoughts in this movie. Ay. So, yes. Okay, and then comes the craziest sequence I think I've ever seen in a movie. And I'm so sad because you were so enthralled in the stew, that
Her husband
Marcelino
made me
made.
some stew. It was
That
delicious.
I fear you missed this.
Oh, no.
But it's so insane. So this sequence is a bunch of very short scenes, like 3 seconds max, and they're all very slow-mo, and the colors are super muted, intercut with just black screens, and there's no dialogue, there's barely movement. It's crazy. So here's a quick rundown. We have Anna and the priest, not priest, Raphael.
Yep.
Sitting, drinking coffee, slow zoom, black screen. Door, what does it do? It closes. Black screen. Someone who we can presume is La Llorona steps in the house. Black screen. Someone, presumably La Llorona, goes upstairs. Black screen. We see Anna. Black screen. The closet opens. Black screen. And then everyone's normal and Chris screams.
There was a lot of a dramatic effect.
Oh, it's so random.
There's nothing like a good black screen to induce anxiety.
Or let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 black screens.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to wind it back so you could see it, but I was like, I don't know how long she can stay with me, so we have to keep moving. Because I fear we would wind it back a couple times.
I'd have been like, what?
It's so funny. So if you're ever bored, may I suggest?
Yeah, doing that.
Fast forward to this part. Oh my goodness. So then Patricia, then we learned the lady who presumably was La Llorona was Patricia, and she has a white skirt on, and she's barefooted.
Yes.
It's raining.
She broke into the house.
She's barefoot.
And she is grabbing the children.
She has a gun. She
shoots Raphael.
Back on her explanation about, I'm going to take your kids and give them to her. You don't want to take them
back.
She's already here. La Llorona is here, babe. Where are you going?
Right.
Raphael lunges. He gets shot. Oh, no. Patricia, very slowly and dramatically, side kicks our little firewood seeds. The door is open. La Llorona rushes in. How does she rush in? She's wind. She is the wind. The wind comes in. Don't get it confused. Anna is once again dragged across the house. Okay, La Llorona's, she's creeping around. We don't know what she's doing. She's creeping around. Chris gets the necklace because he overheard that the necklace that the mom got could be used against her.
Mom grabbed the necklace.
So she grabbed it in the pool.
From the pool.
And then when she gets yoinked across the room from the wind / La Llorona,
yeah,
she drops the necklace.
Oh, and Chris picks it up.
Chris overheard that it could be used.
I missed that.
So he snatches it. More doors slam. Very important. So Sam suddenly, so when we discovered that Sam was in a trance, we were informed that it would only be broken when the spirit of La Llorona was banished.
Right.
As you may have heard during my black screen slow cut description, La Llorona is creeping around the house. She has not
been banished.
But suddenly
We've got her out the house a couple of times.
She's right back in.
But she never left.
Her and Patty are
She wasn't fully banished. And Sam is somehow magically out of her trance.
She's out of her trance. She's back in the game. Love this for her, I guess. Where am I? Okay. And Chris has gone to the attic.
Yes.
He's opening the attic.
Sam follows.
Sam is in the attic. We see that Patricia has shoved Anna into the basement and locked the door. So this house is not only huge, but also has a basement and also an attic. Just saying. And then La Llorona starts getting in the attic. She's pulling the rope.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So the kids close the attic door, and there's like some sort of wooden pillar that they tie rope around to keep the attic door shut. And La Llorona was like, yeah, fuck that rope. And it just unwinds rapidly. You don't see her. She's still wind.
Yes.
But her spirit is rushing in. And everywhere the kids try to run in the attic, she's moving boxes and furniture to box them in.
Yes. So this attic is full of stuff, including a mannequin wearing a white wedding dress with a veil.
Oh, and it terrifies the poor little girl. It's probably her mom's wedding dress.
Yeah.
And she thought it was La Llorona, but no, it was her mom's ugly-ass wedding dress.
Yes. And once the windy La Llorona gets up here, one of the boxes starts playing Jingle Bells.
So it's a Christmas movie
This
now,
is
guys.
confirmed a Christmas movie. Their flashlight dies because the kids have a flashlight. And La Llorona starts what I can only describe as parting the seas with the boxes because she extends her arms and the boxes go to either side, clearing a path to the children. We're in the home stretch.
No, my hair hit your plant and it scared me. Sorry.
No, you're fine. So then she starts charging at the kids, and Chris holds up the necklace.
And she turns into a woman.
And she turns into the most beautiful woman from that part of Texas. That part of Texas. Mexico.
But what's funny is, and your husband made this note, you do not see La Llorona's face in the opening scene. You only see her hair, maybe like the bottom of her chin. You see, the two children's faces, clear as day. But you do not see hers. And when we do see La Llorona in not wind form, not spirit form, when she is a body, she's a demon. She's got a white, ghost face.
Yes, she cries black.
The crying, yeah. I was like, running mascara. Sure, yeah. I look like that.
She's having her drama demon
on. Exactly. So that's what she looks like. You can't tell that she was ever a person. She definitely looks like a walking corpse bride. So this is the first time we see her look like a live, human, a person, and she's touching all over Chris's face.
Yes, she's like
lovingly, like a mother, just like my baby, me hijo. And she's just touching his face and rubbing his face. She immediately recognizes the necklace because that's the necklace that the youngest son gave her.
That she'll keep forever.
That she said she'll keep it forever at the beginning of the movie. So that was like a humane moment.
Yeah.
We humanized her.
It was like a reminder of the love she had and experienced before she went to hell in a handbasket.
I just can't believe you let some man drive you to kill your kids.
Literally. Men ain't shit. Don't go to therapy instead. Not like they had therapy in the 1500s.
You carried both those kids for 9 months.
Girl, you did all that work.
And you killed them because you felt like they were his prized possession?
What about you?
Crazy.
I don't know if I can make the joke this time.
Yeah, that one's a little wild.
It's a little hard for this one. But also, before we move on, I have to say, Miss La Llorona as a human, her cheekbones could cut a bitch.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
They were sharp.
Yeah, she was a beautiful woman.
Yeah. And all you people online saying she was ugly, open your eyes.
That wasn't kind.
That's crazy.
I thought she was a very pretty woman.
She's very pretty. But as she's lovingly caressing the children, there is something covered in a white bedsheet behind them. And the bedsheet starts slipping, and it is a massive mirror. And she sees herself and screams and turns right back to La Llorona, the spooky lady, the crying woman.
Weeping woman.
The weeping woman. So immediately after this, Mom and Raphael run upstairs. Raphael has managed to grab the special wood cross. So La Llorona, she's tweaking out. She is screaming, crying, perfect storm. She can make all the tables turn. She's going through it. Mom is shielding the children, which has clearly worked so well.
Yeah. She's like, get behind me, kids.
La Llorona charges the slowest, calmest, angry walk I've ever seen. Not a charge. She's not running. She's giving them lots of time.
She's runway walking, if you will. She's really making her moment.
Yes, it's very stompy though. The Raphael kicks the cross to Anna. Anna grabs the cross. She stabs it in La Llorona's heart. And it is the anti-venom firewood. Wood, whatever. And La Llorona disintegrates?
Yeah.
Evaporates? Turns into oil and
she just
goes
melts.
away?
Yeah.
Very dramatic. And amidst all this, Raphael goes, ta-da!
Yeah, that was funny. He's so sarcastic.
And now
he has like a dry sense of humor.
He does. I do love the sarcasm. He's quotable and
sarcastic. Yeah, we liked him.
So now it's a new dawn. It's a new day. And Mom and the kids are running out of the house towards Raphael, saying thank you for everything he's done. The kids race back inside, and there is one singular rain puddle on the ground. And Mom turns back towards the puddle and knowingly, ominously, scarily stares into the puddle.
That was wild. And I was like, is that a rain puddle or is that La Llorona's tears?
Who's to say?
Who's to say?
Who's to say?
I like to believe it was her tears.
Before we get into it, what do you think?
You know, it was. It had some good jump scares. There were some things that they missed as far as like clearing it up. I don't know. Maybe I have a different perspective just because, again, like I said at the beginning of the podcast, I am a lover of Mexican folklore.
Yes.
I am familiar with the legend of La Llorona. I wanted it to be more historically accurate and scary.
And culturally accurate.
I wanted it to be right. I almost was looking to learn something about the legend I didn't know.
It's like, you know how Coco's a solid representation
of El Dia de los Muertos? Yes. Yeah.
Wanted that, but scary.
That's what I wanted. Yes. That's exactly what I wanted. And I didn't get that. So I think I just went into the movie with too much expectation.
Yeah.
Would I have enjoyed it if I wasn't familiar with the legend? It's a typical cheesy, scary movie. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's got your jump scares.
Yes.
I think it's only rated PG-13, so it's only but so scary. It's not very gory. You know, if you're a lover of scary movies and you're not really afraid of them, it's an average movie.
I think, excluding definitely the first Conjuring movie, and I'll go ahead and say the second Conjuring movie, it's on par with what you would expect from that.
That style of filmmaking.
Yes. And
they definitely have a style of filmmaking, the Conjuring series.
And I am a lover of the Conjuring series.
Love.
And I say that knowing that it turns into a joke at some point. And I'm in on the joke. I'm a part of it.
This one wasn't their best film. Like I'm really trying to compare it to like The Nun. Because I didn't really care for The Nun.
No.
I liked the story behind The Nun and how they roped it into the series. But The Nun as a film, I was just kind of like, okay. The Conjuring and Annabelle had me on the edge of my seat.
Those are creepy.
Those were great.
Yeah.
The Nun, we took a turn. I feel like La Llorona, we took another turn.
Yeah, I don't really know what happened here.
Yeah. We went left instead of doing it right.
Yeah. Yeah, we did a lot.
We did a lot of things.
Now, as far as symbolism and motifs, we do have a lot of grief motifs with the very dark, you can barely see what's happening, lighting and color scheme, rain, even though it's not really raining. The drowning, I think, is like the feeling of drowning in grief.
Yeah.
Lots of fog and smoke. It's very sad, depressing vibe.
Yeah.
But that's very surface level. That's very like intro to English lit, not anything to write home about.
No.
And I've been trying to figure out what this movie is saying about motherhood. Because
the kids didn't do anything.
the kids didn't do anything. And the pressure of being a mother.
Didn't really come into play.
Because I think you cannot make a movie that is focused around being a mom and children and not have a message.
I think that's because the movie was more focused on Anna, Sam, and Chris and her family.
Yeah.
And her grief with losing her husband than it was the legend of La Llorona. But like, because I wonder if it was more about the legend, would we have heard more about her as a mom?
What is it saying though? Like, is La Llorona supposed to be her fighting the grief and she ends up winning in the end, but she only wins because a knockoff priest is
I'm screaming.
helping her?
No.
I don't
know what the takeaway is.
Right. And it could simply be that there isn't one, but I feel like in the old age of 2019, when horror movies are really taking on meaning something,
right,
and messaging,
in the height of COVID,
you don't get to like, you can't hit those topics and not have it mean something, especially something as like big and heavy as a mother killing her children and then killing herself,
right,
because she killed her children.
I feel that.
Like, you could have had commentary on postpartum, but you didn't. You had that's just crazy, dog.
Because she was in love and he cheated.
Are you saying that, like, what are you saying about the worth of women and mother? Like, it's very,
yeah.
When you look at it from a lit analysis point of view and a psychological analysis point of view, whoa.
Yeah, it's a lot of dark stuff.
It's not good.
It's not good, babe.
It's not good. But one thing we've alluded to, and by alluded to, I mean blatantly said multiple times, is I don't even know if this is intended, but the messaging of God, I'm saying the word versus lightly, versus church, versus religion. I do, again, very much like the angle they took on this. And there is a ton of commentary and messaging on like, they're not mutually exclusive. You can have one and not the other.
That's true.
And you don't need one for the other.
That's true.
And I think we should hold that in.
Because there's a lot of people sitting up in church that don't believe in God.
Just do the opposite.
Or don't follow the Lord at all.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. So
I agree.
It gets a little bit of respect back.
Okay, cool. Maybe that's the takeaway.
We can decide that it is.
That's what it's going to be.
So I also mentioned before that the Hispanic community largely disliked this movie due to cultural appropriation.
Oh, no.
Lack of authentic research. And poor representation of their folklore.
That's unfortunate.
Because I think you could make the case. Actually, I just found another reason why I don't like it. So we have the Hispanic family falling apart. We have the Hispanic woman drowning her children.
And she's got the alcohol problem.
Cheating.
She's losing the credibility. And
then
worker.
This white woman who had a Hispanic husband who's dead and not on screen turns it around. She changes things. And when
gets to keep her kids.
And you add the like child care protective services element to that, there is like an unequal amount of like minority families getting different treatment and different yeah. So it's almost like he was trying to white knight, and then it just like it couldn't even do that. It couldn't even white knight.
Yuck, I didn't think about that.
Well,
that's sad.
Yeah, I didn't get there until I started saying it out loud with that part. So, and I will say, for some context, I'm not like talking out of my ass. I did live a short life as a foster care caseworker.
Yeah.
And lots of things I could say about that. Overwhelmingly
underpaid.
That is one. As far as demographics of people in the system, it is overwhelmingly biased negatively towards minorities. And I would say there is a stronger push to put white families back together, no matter I'm not saying no matter, but I would say white families get to be a lot worse and still have returned the kids to the bio family as the main goal, as opposed to non-white
That makes me sad.
families.
That makes me sad.
So probably, I'm going to guess, as a Conjuring movie where they made up lore about trees, it's probably not supposed to be that deep. I don't think we live in a world where you, unless it's like blatantly a silly movie and it's blatantly like lighthearted, not a big deal, you don't really get to make a movie and not think about the greater consequences of what you're saying anymore.
That's true.
Especially right now. Granted, this was in 2019. Things weren't a lot different or better then.
I was about to say, yeah, we were going through the same stuff.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we may have to think about doing a part 2 because I found out that there is a movie, another movie that is called The Legend of La Llorona, and it came out in 2022.
Oh shit! Is that
and it's rated R. We should probably watch it.
I like that.
It got a horrible score on Rotten Tomatoes,
as they always do.
But I don't know. It looks promising.
Ooh, I'm down.
I think we should do it.
It visually looks better. It's not so dark you can't see it.
I think that we should do it. I think we should do it.
I'm down. I'm down. So, Ashley, before we call it a day, a night, if you will, can I read you a couple reviews about the movie I found?
Let's do it.
All right. So we have Anime Admiral on Reddit who said, now I think this might breach a new topic of conversation.
Oh, God.
So, okay, so his review was very long. I took a chunk of it, but not all of it. So if you want to see the whole thing, look up the Curse of La Llorona review, Reddit, look for Anime Admiral, whatever. Okay, so the concept of La Llorona works extremely well because it's a curse. In the way I see it, it's not spread just by La Llorona, but by those she attacks. I know this isn't how it works, but I'd like to think that any woman can become La Llorona. That Alvarez woman, Patricia, could have become the next La Llorona because she lost her children, fell to the rage and despair, and tried to sacrifice the main woman's kids. So perhaps if she'd succeeded, she would have killed herself when she'd realized what she'd done and somehow become another La Llorona. And the main woman, having lost her kids, Anna, then kills herself and also becomes a La Llorona. And that's how the curse spreads. The theme of suicide, heavy though it is obviously a staple in the Conjuring verse, and I'd accept it if they used it this way.
Okay.
Now, I think that's interesting.
That is interesting.
Especially when we consider what you and Mars were talking about, where at the beginning, we don't really see her face.
Yeah.
But then we do in the mirror. So who's to say it's the same one?
That is true. That is really cool. That would have been a cool take.
Yes.
That would have been a really cool take.
And then I think it doesn't fix the messaging.
And then it's like the legend lives on.
And it doesn't fix the messaging of the movie. But I think it turns it into more of a like trauma of motherhood, trauma of woman scorned.
Losing her children.
Yeah. And how like the trauma of such a big loss causes you to therefore traumatize other people.
Yeah.
And
hurt people.
Yeah. I think it makes it more nuanced than just this movie.
Yeah.
And then one other review. This one's short and sweet. Creasy007 on Reddit said, "The Curse of Jump Scares, the movie."
I'm screaming.
And I feel like you agree.
Yeah, I screamed at every jump scare.
She was a hoot and a holler.
I had a great time.
It was very funny.
That's how I watch scary movies, though.
She had to put her stew down multiple times.
I did, because I would have been pissed if I spilled my stew.
Well, Ashley.
This was fantastic.
We made it.
We did it.
We didn't drown.
No, thank God.
We are not women scorned.
Painful way to go.
Yeah, right? We don't have to draw weird eyeballs on any closets.
No, not doing that.
We've made it through. Everyone, you can follow us on, well, us being the podcast.
Yes, yes.
On Instagram, TikTok, and Letterboxd at the number 9 LHC pod. Again, number 9 LHC pod. We are also on Facebook at 9 Lives Horror Club. So on Spotify, you can do a poll. What should our poll be? Is it Is the messaging bad?
The poll should be
Right. This one's so.
Ooh, ask the listeners, do they think that they should have kept it close to the traditional folklore?
Okay.
Or did they enjoy this spin on it?
Okay, I like that. Should have been more correct.
Yeah.
Or do we like the
Or
spin?
did they feel like it was cultural appropriation? Maybe we won't go down that rabbit hole.
I think that one answered itself.
It did.
What does the eyeball mean?
Oh my God, yes.
Do you know this eyeball? Yes, no.
Are you familiar with this cultural eyeball?
So go ahead and sound off in the poll. And comment if you have seen the other La Llorona movie. And if we should do a part 2, I think we should. We probably will anyway, but we want to know what you think. Stay spooky, and we will see you next time. Bye.
We should have did.
Oh, we're still recording. So I know we just said bye, listener. But if you listen to the intro episode where I introduced the podcast, you'll recall that I apologized, but not really, for saying all the time. And I said, don't blame me, blame Ashley. This is Ashley.
Oh, it's me. It's my fault. But don't blame me, blame Cardi B.
Cardi B. Okay, bye.